Hello. Welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Virgo weekly money and career reading from November 21st to the 27th, 2022. Virgos, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. But before that, I would like to thank each and every one of you for supporting this channel, connecting, commenting, sharing your journeys, and pushing this channel all the way to 20K. It is because of you, it is with you, so I would like to celebrate by offering 2 free readings to someone out there, to 2 people out there. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, hit the bell, hit the notification bells, and comment down below. Let me know why you would like a free reading. Just a couple of words, right? Drop a line if you want to put your name in the hat for a free reading. All right, Virgos, let's see what messages we have, what energies we have for this upcoming week. What are we deciding? There we go, deciding. Aware. Knowledge, seeking more knowledge, but you're aware, you're following your intuition, you're following your energies. You know, you are in the know, Virgo, with the High Priestess. And I think you want to even acquire more knowledge. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're opening up to other skills. Maybe you're branching out, wanting a different job or more responsibilities within a job. Wow, this one just popped out. I don't know if I'm taking all these. I'll take this one. Wow. Well, there you go. Ace of Cups, yes. Maybe you it's sort of like you have that sense that you have to go out there and start new, Virgo. And this is in your overall journey, career path, life path that you've been navigating in the last couple of years, like all the other signs, right? Trying to figure things out. But look at this. It feels like you're all of a sudden finding clarity in your mind. This is it. This is it. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and understanding with this High Priestess. But the High Priestess is also opening up the doors and allowing all kinds of information and other knowledge, other creative situations, other ideas, other connections to come in, other ways of working. Almost like connecting with people, you know, you don't know, and now just sparking. And I feel like you've done that several times, Virgo, in the past couple of years, redirecting your career, shifting jobs, testing out projects, products, things you want to do, things you want to develop out there, or testing out several jobs to see, you know, which one just suits you best. Which one makes you happy, Virgo, because you are a beautiful, creative being. And there you go, creative. So you're taking your time. Take your time out because this is big. Take time to assess, to reassess, to think about it, to rest. Take a moment to rest. You have really, between the High Priestess and the Empress, it's really coming into your own in understanding what this is all about, or what this was all about. The intelligence, the power of your dynamic, the power of your creativity, what you're all about, and what you want now, and what it is all about. I feel like this is, we don't have a tower moment, but I feel like this is something that that you've been searching for, and you've had patience to start over, patience to start new ideas, patience to navigate new energies with new people, new companies, and test the waters. And really, you've had a beautiful moment of navigation, but you know that you're honing in on that big thing you want to create, on that big thing you want to develop. So if you want to go back to school, if you're changing careers, if you're starting your company, and I have said many times with Virgo, you know, is that you know that you have planted seeds all around, that you know you've been cultivating, planting all your ideas, all your connections, all your you know, all these beautiful ideas that it's almost like a gold mine, Virgo, but you've been navigating a little erratically all over the place, and now you're honing in on that one thing. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, the beginning, new direction. I feel like I've said it several times, but here it's very clear that you are clear, right? That you have a clear understanding of what this is all about, and that you think this is going to make you happy with the Empress. So maybe you're helping people with the Empress. Whatever it is, it's creative, it's emotional. You're there for others, or you're catering to others. Doesn't mean food precisely, but you might be guiding others, coaching others, teaching others, helping others, health-wise, spiritually-wise, energy-wise. The Moon. Still waiting for answers. Take a breather. Take a breather if you have to. Maybe you're waiting for answers on these. I feel like this can be an offer. Or this is the platform you found. Like you found your home. You found that platform where you can express your creativity, where you can express your ideas, develop your business, develop your products, develop your creative talent, develop your art, whatever it is. The Empress is all about creativity, right? Or emotions. So it's clear in your mind, but it's also very fulfilling, very joyful. Lots of love. I feel lots of love in this, and I always feel lots of love in Virgo's reading. You are a beautiful, loving being, and you are, I always say, you are a fixer. And you are there for others, wanting to help others, sometimes in your own way, but you're still there. You're still there. And so your way of finding your path is also emotionally. You have to connect with the job, or connect with the circumstances, or connect with the people, with the company, with the idea. And it's almost like a soul connection, a heart, from the heart. And if it's not from the heart, Virgo, you're not going to go. You're not going to do it unless it's an obligation, right? And so you're still waiting for answers on this with the Moon. Are you still uncertain? Maybe these are offers, and you're waiting for more information, for more clarity with the Moon. You're uncertain. Take a breather. All right, let's see. Wow. Wow. Virgo, third ace. Well, if this not a new... Wow. This is amazing. Lots of people. So we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that's you. And you're very precise. You're precise in your actions. You're precise in planning out, working step by step, methodically, thinking this out. Maybe business plans or blueprints, or retro plannings, if that still exists, right? You have really managed your way into something maybe it's a new company, maybe it's a new group of people, but it seems like there's a lot of people working around you, a lot of buzz. So maybe you're working on a project where there's a lot of people. Maybe there's a lot of hustle and bustle in this place. It's almost like maybe it's a shop, maybe it's a restaurant, maybe it's a in the street, maybe it's artistic, maybe it's an artistic platform, maybe something like that. But there's a lot of people, there's a lot of a lot of ideas, and people building, people focusing on writing down ideas, okay, on maybe transforming ideas into reality, and maybe, yes, maybe this is a company that develops projects, that develops talent, that develops products, and people have to come up with marketing strategies or marketing ideas or whatever it is. Yes, you're finding your balance. You're finding your equal give and take. I think you're waiting for answers on this. It's all new. It's all new. So whether it's a job offer or a job you're starting or your business you're starting or that project you're starting or whatever it is, it's, I mean, 3 aces. It doesn't get better than that, but there's a lot involved. There are people involved. There's money involved. There's knowledge, a lot of knowledge and creativity involved. So maybe there are a lot of people around the table that have things to say, that have to exchange, that have to make decisions and find solutions and create products and create merchandise or something like that. That's the way it feels. Doesn't have to be that. But the Empress is there to create, and all these people here are focused on the same goal, right? Working hard. So you might be working with, you know, Queen of Wands, someone that's inspired, confident, bold, decision maker. This is the person that calls the shots. This is the person that might be you know, administrating this whole thing and organizing this whole thing. And Knight of Pentacles, I feel that's you. You're working hard, strategizing, but also organizing your finances to make this happen. It's good for you. Wow. Yes, and it's that thing you wanted to do. And Virgo, honestly, I've been reading in all kinds of readings for Virgo, of course, but there's always been that job or that business or that idea that in the back of your mind that you wanted to develop. And that is really what you've been, it feels like that's your goal. That has been your aspirations from the beginning, that end game, that end goal. And here you are, 3 aces. It's, I understand why you have the moon where you're still uncertain. There's certain, you're waiting for answers, or you don't have all the information, or you're just not completely certain if you're going to do this yet, but it requires the judgment, a big decision, because it's almost like a rebirth. It's almost like you have navigated for a couple of years all kinds of situations, all kinds of jobs, probably in the same field, right? Doesn't have to be, but it feels almost like the same field, connecting with people, starting projects, moving around, maybe traveling, finding ideas, brainstorming. Maybe you have your own business, right? Maybe you already have your own business, but you're thinking of branching out. You want to branch out. You want to develop something different, or you want to connect with other countries, other cultures, and you want to develop projects or products or something. Maybe you want to open up shops in different places, or maybe you're in a company, or you want a job, you're in a job, but you want to branch out, and you want to acquire more knowledge, more skills, and you have that sort of dream job, that dream business, that dream idea that that's your goal, and it's been your goal for the past couple of years. And and you're trying to figure it out, and you're trying to connect with that. And what is it? I don't know. Comment down below, Virgo. I don't know what this project, job, business idea is all about that you've been brewing and searching and navigating for the last couple of years. But it seems like here you're really, I feel like the last couple of readings you were getting closer and closer and closer to this ideal job, ideal business, or finally developing that idea the way you want. When I say ideal, it's that perfect scenario in your mind. And that perfect scenario that you've been replaying over and over and over again the last couple of years, or during the world situation, how that has swayed us all in different ways in this chaotic world. You have, no matter what, focused on navigating your own energies and perfecting that perfect scenario in your mind, right? Writing it over. It's almost like you're writing a scenario. It can be that. It can be that. But it's really about you rewriting until perfection. That's the way it feels. And we have the Judgment. And the Judgment is all about that understanding, realizing that this is a new start, realizing, and with a lot of clarity and inspiration, that this is your rebirth, and this is the way it's going to be, and this is going to be your business, and you found that gold mine, or you found that little spark of perfectionism, right, that you have. And this is what you really wanted. Wow, it's very powerful with this Judgment, because the Judgment is realizing that this is a new start, that you are a new being, that you're rising up to something different, that you're rising up to more important for you, for more clarity, and that maybe this is something, that thing that your quest. This is your quest. And the Judgment is really letting go now. That quest and this whole journey you've had in between has made you understand to let go of that, that old self, and step into this newer version of yourself. It's all about energies, right? And that this decision, because this is a big decision that you're making, is really a blend of heart, intellect, intuition, emotion, right? And you're at that crossroads. You have 3 aces. This is the beginning. This is that perfect scenario that you think for you, and it will be different for everyone. But this choice is significant. It's a significant change in your life, a significant change in your career. So you're on the right path. You're almost there. You've learned from the past. You've learned from all those experiences, that whole journey, all those connections, all those twists and turns, and thinking that was it, and backtracking and doing it in a different way, and finding another job and moving around, right? All that you've learned, and all the pieces are finally coming together. And now you're really able to put the past behind, like refreshed for this perfect scenario, ready to take on the new, ready to start. Wow, Virgo, this is almost like a yearly reading. All right, let's see, Virgo, what this perfect scenario is all about. I guess that's the title. Yes, moving forward, perfect scenario, happy to work with these people, happy with this team, or happy with this company, or happy with, this environment of energy. People, these people's energy really make you vibe, and you're happy, and it's action forward, and it's actually pretty quick, right? With this Ace of Wands, moving forward on something. I guess once you make your decision, because you're still resting, thinking, assessing, you're not quite sure. Maybe you're asking for a few more for a little more information, or you haven't gotten all your answers yet. But there you go. Perfect scenario, right? 9 of Cups. It's fascinating. All right, Virgo, here we go. But you've waited so long for this. And more. Yes, I was going to. 7 of Cups. Yes, you've waited so long for this. It has been confusing. And I think you've had a lot of disillusions along the way. Twists and turns, like I said, people you thought were cool and, you know, had great ideas and you could connect with. Or that company where people, you know, you felt comfortable, and then, no, that was not it. And then connecting with people with ideas, and connecting with other sources, other knowledge, and, you know, testing things out. And I think a lot of times you were disappointed that it didn't go, well, either it wasn't interesting, either it wasn't for you, or it wasn't meant to be on your path, or, you know, or something like that. And, I think that now you finally found, it's not the first time, I think I just read, was it for Taurus? Yes, for Taurus, I think. So maybe you have Taurus in your chart. You know, finally finding your tribe. And it's just, you're celebrating. You're celebrating. It's almost like you can breathe now, because this is something you connect with. This is something you understand, and you feel comfortable. You're going to be able to freely create or express your ideas, express your creativity, right? Whatever it is, or, you know, or, yeah, be yourself. This is a place where you can be yourself. Wow. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards that want to come out. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. You have the Tower. Yes. Well, the Tower for me, you know, and the Judgment sort of go together. Yes. So you're freeing yourself. Finally freeing yourself of that toxic, or freeing yourself of those ideas you had, you know, that you were blocked in a certain situation, that you had to do things a certain way, or be in a certain country, or be with a certain type of people, or be with that company, or be with, you know, or whatever it is. Maybe it's family attachments. Maybe it's logistics. Maybe it's cultural, right? Maybe it's etiquette. Maybe, you know, your family has always done things certain ways, or maybe you feel your career has always been in a certain way and that's where you belong. Or maybe you feel you have to make do it a certain way with what you have, your diplomas or your experience, and that's the way it is. And I think you have been blocking yourself from, I mean, not blocking yourself, wrong words. I feel like you've navigated all kinds of different perspectives, different ideas, different experiences to figure out what, you know, how you could get to that goal. And so you have done that. And you've met a lot of people along the way, or you've, you know, all that. So you're open to the world, but there's a real, physically, you're able to navigate all kinds of different experiences. Mentally, you're sort of set in a certain way. So you go for the experience, but then you come back to that same mindset and go out and get the other people's energies, but come back to that mindset, because at the end of the day, that's what you have to do. And maybe that's your education, maybe that that's your DNA, and that's what you're made of. And so even if you go out and experience all kinds of new energies, new creativities, new, you know, connecting with all kinds of other people, you're still coming back to that base where you feel that's where you belong and that's where you have to be. And I think it's the base that you have now understood that you have to move, not, right? That your DNA is what it is, but you can detach yourself from certain roots, at least for a little bit, right? To go find your own journey, your own roots, and plant your own trees, if that makes sense. Wow. A fascinating, fascinating reading. All right. Virgo, let's see if there's one last message for the road in this. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it. The feeling, you know, at the same time passionate for what you do, but at the same time the obligation to remain in a certain place or in certain ways. And even if you're traveling the world, right, left, and center, meeting people, connecting with people, you know, working on new projects, you always come back to that, thinking that no matter what you do out in the world, you have to come back to that center, and that's where you belong, and that's how you have to do it. Not quite sure. I think right now you understood that you can shift your roots. You can shift who you are and make your own roots somewhere else. That is possible. Free will, free choice. You can be whatever you want, be wherever you want. There is no obligation besides your own obligations. No limitations besides your own limitations, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment to share your journeys, your energies. That is how I find my energies to push forward in these readings. But also, if you want a chance to win or to get a free reading from me, I am offering 2 free readings for anyone that is interested. All you have to do is be subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed. And hit the bell, and just comment down below with a couple of words. Let me know why you would like a free reading, and just let me know you would like to put your name in the hat or your hat in the ring. Call it like it is, or and that's it. That's all you have to do. And I promise, I will try to give the name of the 2 people before the end of the year. I will do my best. Take care, Virgo. Have a great week. Bye-bye.